6. Okay, guys, welcome back to another episode of Channel 6. I am Miss 6, of course, and today we have a guest, honey, and I'm ready to get into the tea. We have TISIA here today. Let's get around it. Yes. Thank you. Oh my gosh, this is the first time they've ever clapped.
Wow, we have a live audience.
Oh my God, that is amazing, and I really appreciate you guys for the crowd participation. I really do. Okay. So how are you feeling today? I know we don't already chopped it up, but
Girl,
the people.
I'm feeling good. I don't think. Well, I did one in the actual DMV area. Mm-hmm. Usually, I'm doing podcasts in some other place. So, girl, I was glad to come up the road, go up the street. I said no problem. So.
Yes, come and see the girl. Welcome to the Monster House. This is the Monster House. Thank you. So let's get straight into it. For the people that don't know who TISIA is, she is a confidence and dating coach. Mm-hmm. So let us know what made you get into that career, confidence and dating.
The craziest thing is I've always been talking about dating. Facebook reminded me, you know how they do the memories? Mm-hmm. And it was like 14 years ago, girl, and I had like TISIA's 5 tips for dating.
Oh, period.
And it was like, I don't even know what it was, but I was like giving my 5 tips for dating. So I do have psychology degrees. So I think I've always been interested in human behavior, proximity, why people do what they do. I've always studied people. I'm some person, I will go to the club and people watch. So I've always been like, somebody that observes people and wonder like why people do what they do. And so I think it just kind of rolled into dating. And then I went to grad school in Texas. Then I moved to New York. I went back home to Chicago. Then I moved here. And so I've always had like different just environments and sceneries to be able to kind of like test my theories, collect data, figure out what's going on in the dating pool. And I just started sharing it with people. Girl, I used to have these stories and people would be following me online. I'll be like, y'all, I'm in New York. It's a guy on the 2 train, and I would name them. You know how now we got little names in the text thread of who it was, like Red Jeans or whatever. Right. Like you didn't name the people, girl. I was naming them like Trash Man because it was like guy by the 2 train. Yeah. And then people would be like, "Girl, what happened? You never updated us." And so it's always kind of been a thing. But then like my mom passed away. Ooh. And I was like, girl, it got to get real good down here because what's happening? Yeah. I never just imagine my life that way. And I've been like in higher ed. I've been like a tech startup founder. I started a business. I had left corporate. And when my mom passed, I was like, I want to do what I want to do because that's really the only thing that's going to make this worthwhile at this point. Because my father had already passed. So I was like, out of both of my parents, I only had one sibling. And I was like, okay, life got to get real good. And girl, I just started doing what I wanted to do. I started getting in the car talking mad shit. I know. Girl, I started getting in my car. I was like, if that man don't want you, if he not doing this, and like people was like, that's me. And so then I finally just like really started getting into it because it wasn't just like for like to go viral. It was something I was very passionate about, and I already knew the minds of men. Like I already had studied why they do the things that they do. And so it wasn't just like, I think I was good. I found out that I was good at my delivery and how I presented the information. So it wasn't too clinical. It wasn't, it was more like big sistery. It wasn't too like buttoned up and sheltered from other people. And so I just like found my own style and I started telling people the truth.
Okay, and I love it. I love how you tell the truth. I love how you get down to the T. That's why I was so excited because when I be looking at your videos, I be like, ooh, like she just be saying the stuff that I be wanting to say. The crazy part is I'm going to say it, but you know, I'm gonna put a little sugar on it. Just a little bit because once I'm there, I'm there. So if I don't put a little sugar on it and you come back with a little bit of too much for me.
Yeah.
We about to get in.
I used to put sugar on it too, but then I started taking my girls offline. So I created this community. It's like a secret girls chat. And it was literally, when I first introduced it to like social media, it was like, hey y'all, I want to tell y'all what's really tea, but I don't want men in our business. And I started taking them offline. Girl, I'm like, come over here, we could talk for real. What's up? Come over here and we can talk for real.
Get down to business.
I'm not about to be verbally attacked. Oh, you a gold digger, you raggedy, you a 6 anyway, you fat, you overweight. Girl, the men are crazy. they will tear you down. I said, yeah, girls, come on over here. Okay. We can have a sacred private community where I can tell y'all what's really going on.
Yes. It's so crazy because the men that be in the comments just spit in the mud. You go on that page, honey, it's like, no hair. I got these bald patches. I'm upset. I got these stick bifocals on. I can't see.
Girl,
it just
one post
lonely.
on the page. One post on the page.
One post on the page. If you younger, you in the trap house. If you older, you somewhere on your porch. Like, it's just like, leave us alone.
Somebody told me the other day, there was like, girl, when you see like the men coming in like hives like that, it's like, I think it's some like kind of like Kevin Samuel's page, like Facebook group. And then they'll post your reel in there. I think this is actually, she was like, girl, you think you being posted in like one of them like Kevin Samuel, I hate women groups? And I was like, could be, because some of it, and then they just come out of no. I'm like, how do you eat right? Like my analytics are like 99% women. Like, where are y'all coming from? But I think the reels being posted in there, they're like, oh yeah, that's what she think. Oh, she calling me broke? Okay, probably. Let me go over there. Girl, I think it's a troll. I need to put a spy in there. And see
put somebody in there.
See what's going on, because they just find me out of nowhere. I'm like, where are y'all men coming from?
Okay, I'm just saying, I wouldn't blame you for dropping something in there. You know, when they came out with that TI, the men had the girls and like, make this page for me, see if I'm on it. So I wouldn't. If you gonna drop somebody in there, drop it in there. And get to it. So with you did say you were from Chicago. With you moving to multiple places, you said New York and other places, you've been in DC for 10 years. So what made like this the place, and what made you originally leave Chicago?
So I was dating a guy in Chicago that was originally from DC. He had moved back to DC, and he had just talked about DC even while we were dating in Chicago, like it was the promised land.
Yeah.
And so him and I broke up, and probably some months later, I said, I'm about to go see what the talk is about. Yes. Girl, I'll never forget, I was in Maryland. I think I landed maybe in BW. I don't know why, I was already out there. But I rented a car. Girl, I drove off that lot. I called my mom. I said, she said, you been there 12 minutes. I said, Mom, I'm telling you about to move here. She was like, you won't even did nothing yet. I'm like, Mom, I'm telling you, they got green trees. Yeah. I'm telling you, it's so green. I'm like, I'm about to move there. Okay. Girl, 30 days I was gone.
Oh, period. So like, what was it? Like, when you just landed, you just felt it.
So I have 3 requirements: weather, food, culture. Oh, I need to see Black people. So I was coming from a chocolate city to a chocolate city. Yes. The food was good. Y'all have mumbo sauce. We call it mouse sauce in Chicago. Yes. So I know, mouse sauce. Y'all bit that off us.
We always debate about that.
But it was just like, oh, I can get with this. Like, I just saw like proud Black people. I saw Black excellence, great weather, going into different, sides of town easily. Yes. It just also felt like small enough and big enough at the same time. And then I went out, girl, I'll never forget, what was that? They closed it down. It was like a what's it? Not Decades. It was like one of those like clubs, girl. And it was like a rooftop. Remember? It was like 3-4.
Ooh, a rooftop. Let me see.
Why am I blanking? Rooftop. So like you go in, it's like a bar. Then you go on the second floor, and it's like the open dancing part. And then you go on that.
I know what you're talking about, but what's that? They've been closed down for a little minute.
Yes, yeah. And girl, so I went to a day party, and I was like, oh yeah,
this is the place. This is the place.
I could do this. Girl, I saw a Black man. I saw an educated, fine Black man. I saw the YNs. I saw style. I saw excellence. I saw friendly girls. So girls was like, hey, yeah, girl, like you looking cute in the bathroom. The girls in the bathroom. Like I was like, okay, I could do this. It wasn't that far from home, girl. So even my friends and my family was coming to visit me. Girl, my food was still warm when they got here. I was like, bring me Italian beef, bring me some pizza, bring me, and they would bring my food. So I was like, it's like a quick in, a quick out. I just felt like it was perfect. And it ended up being that way because I ain't never stayed a place 10 years, but I made the most money I ever made here. I feel like I just matured. I had so many connections. Like DC really changed my life. Yes, I'm on my way to Atlanta next month, but DC really changed my life. Like no notes. No notes. no notes on DC. Like DC changed my life.
Love that.
And girl, I'm still kind of struggling with it. I'm like, do I need to keep my apartment here? Yeah. And then, but I just, man, it has been such a great time.
Yes. Yeah. And I love this place. Like I tell people, it don't matter that I moved to Richmond, I moved to Atlanta. Like this is home. Like the most comfortable I would ever feel is here. Yeah. And I don't know like how to really explain that to somebody that's never been here. Because even when I was living in Atlanta, they'd be like, oh, we always hear about DC, but we be hearing about the White House and stuff, baby. It is deeper than the White House. Yeah. It is deeper than the White House and the monument. And to be honest, if you live here and you grew up here and your
probably
school,
never been.
That's what I'm saying. If your school didn't take you like on those trips and stuff, we've never been in there. Right. So the things that y'all are seeing on TV, that's like surface level. Yeah. Like you have to come here, baby. You got a brunch. Yes. Do you know that you're partying with corporate people? That has to be the work.
That's 5, 6 a.m. I've never seen people juggle partying professional as good as DC. Like DC, listen. You take off happy hour 4, 5 o'clock. You at park. You at like all the restaurants. I mean. Yes. The happy hour, like brunch scene is great. I love it. Yeah.
But they say DC stands for degrees and clearances, honey. All these good government jobs here. Girl. I love that for the people. Girl. I love that for the people. You can make you some good money here. It's expensive to live here, though. So that's a little disclaimer. But, if you have your coins right, you'll make it.
You'll make it.
So I'm glad that you're loving it here. And you will be moving soon. So the city will miss you.
Going out there with $1 in a dream. Pray for me, child.
The city will miss you. But like I said before the cameras come on, I really believe that you're going to just thrive and be amazing in Atlanta, and that's going to be like a good spot for you. Even if you decide not to stay, I feel like going down there, you will really obtain some good information to where you could be like, okay, let me apply this here, and then this is going to take me to X, Y, and Z. I do give them that. Yeah. So good luck with that. I hope everything goes amazing for you. So, you guys, TISIA is on her gym journey. Yes. How is that going? Because I'm trying to get in the gym, but I just don't think I'm gonna make it.
I really think it's actually beyond the gym journey.
Really?
I don't think as women, when so many women are like, oh, what advice would you give for like women in their 20s? And it's like, girl, go get your fucking hormones checked. Yes. Like, get your hormones checked. I was so inflamed and just had a lot of cortisol, hormone, insulin levels. Like, once your hormones are out of balance, girl, my hair was falling out like a crazy person. Like, girl, it was like lumps and clumps like falling out in the shower. It was just like really bad. And I'm like, what is going on internally? And I think that I was just, I just loved food a little bit too much. So even when I look back at pictures, I'm like, okay, this was a time where I probably wasn't running a lot. This was a time where I was just out having a good time. Yes. This was a time I was drinking 3, 4, 5 lemon drops. Yes. So I just been trying to cut back. So the gym is like toning. Like, I just love to lift weights. I love to lift weights. And for all the ladies, look, I know that there's a lot of pressure to go get enhancements and stuff like that. I'm not opposed. But y'all, the gym will transform your body, period.
Yes, I love that.
You start doing like focusing on your glutes, lifting weights, toning. You can do a lot of things in the gym. So
yeah, and they said it comes with it's just discipline, just a lot of discipline. Yeah, getting up and getting there is the start. That's what they said, because that's my part right there. My ass haven't got up and got there. I just keep saying I'm going.
Yeah, I think we just have like a weight curse in my family. Really? So like growing up, my mom was 4'9", so like short, tiny woman, but she was morbidly obese growing up. So she ended up getting like a gastric bypass surgery. But so I had like a lot of trauma around weight. Yeah. So it's almost like a lot of times I be going to the gym because I'm just like too scared to like let it go too far. Yeah, like because I've seen it happen with my family. Like my mom was like bedridden. Like, girl, we had to like write notes to get our report card because she couldn't come pick it up. No. So she had like diabetes. She had heart disease. She had sleep apnea. And so
a lot come from that.
A lot come from it. So it is like something that I like struggle with, like my family, my sister. I've seen so much just like weight like obesity things in my family. So I try to stay a little bit cognizant.
Yes, you want to be the change. You
yes,
want to be the
girl,
change.
Like I'm trying.
I love that. I love that. So speaking of the relationships that you have with your family and stuff like that, do you feel like your career with you being in confidence in dating like affect your friendship and relationships? Like do men tend to like try to like steer clear of you, or do like your friends not tell you certain things because they're going to be like, oh, TISIA going, yeah.
I think it's a little bit of that, but
Okay.
I'm also hyper aware not to do that. But I think like I got a good solid group of friends, but I do think that some of them probably think like, you know, I'm just gonna, yeah. And I really honestly don't sometimes just because I'm in it with them. That's what people don't understand.
Right.
I'm looking for a man too.
Yes.
I'm in it with you.
Please
like, you get played, I get played too, right?
Yes,
like,
please emphasize that.
Yes, like I'm in it with you. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not just because I'm talking the talk, or doesn't mean that I'm not out here having the same, you know, kind of struggles. And so like this week you calling me crying, next week I'm calling you crying. So, you know, I do try to stay cognizant that it doesn't come off judgy,
right?
Or like, you know, like I'm just like picking at their situation, because look, God got a sense of humor. It could be you.
Okay.
It could be you. You could be like, and honestly,
can.
I have been humbled in this process. When I was first like, you shouldn't talk to a man. It was like that. Until it happened to me. And so I'm like, oh my goodness, like wow, like you have a little bit more empathy for people that have gone through those situations. So
right,
girl.
So do the men steer clear? Like, do they be like, she not gonna tolerate all this? Because I don't care what nobody say. Men know that they come with a lot of bullshit. So I don't think that anybody would ever just see you and be like, oh yeah, she gonna deal with this.
I think that that's true, but I also don't think it's because of things I say in my platform. It's just like my being in my way. Like I'm not dealing with
you not playing
any of that. And I think in a very feminine way, I'm always like, okay, yeah, but that's not gonna work for me. Like I don't do what I don't do. Okay. I don't do what I don't do. So I think that's just me in general, right? I don't think it really has anything to do with my platform. But girl, I know, like I have met men in person, and girl, I'll be in the airport and the girl's like, oh my God, to see it. And the guy's like, who are you? What is this? What's going on? And I know they didn't went to my page and was like, no, that's not gonna work for me. Yeah, and I'm like, y'all, I'm screaming at the women to get it together. I don't even address men on my platform, but I think that some men may look at it as like either just being like loud mouth, like I probably have like a strict program that I'm running, and no man wants to upfront climb a uphill battle, right? But I do meet men that get to know me, and they know that like, she's a good woman. Yeah. But also too, I'm also glad, because I'm like, baby, if you scared, go to church. Yeah, hello. If you don't want to come over here, if you find a problem with what I'm doing,
then you can keep it pushing.
And don't come over here disrupting my peace.
Yes, because it'll be a lot of them that be trying to show you different.
Right.
The way we just looked at each other.
Girl, a lot of them, and also too, just either like, oh, she thinks she this. Like it's like a challenge to like crack
let me
me
show her,
or get me to do something that I'm not preaching online. I think a lot of guys do that, or they try to come in and like play nonchalant and humble. I get that more than anything. Okay. It's like I think they know that like I do have a platform, and so they'll come in and try to like not be my groupie. Like, oh, I'm not gonna act like super supportive and I'm just like, that's the quickest way to see your way out.
Because why you not supporting me? You knew what it was when you signed up.
They don't want to be a fan. They don't want to be a groupie. And I'm like,
you need to be my biggest fan.
Exactly. I think a lot of them may get a little access, and they like, oh, I already know what the other guys are usually doing for her, so I'm going to try to be different. And I'm like, yeah, you're going to F around and find out.
Yeah, speak on what you know. That's not going to work. Speak on what you know.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not going to work out.
So. You know.
Yeah.
Okay, no, but I love that, though, because it's just like, I did, when I first started following you, I was thinking like, damn, I wonder if her friends and do men just scare off, because if I was your friend and something happened, I'd be like, ooh, girl, I don't know. Let me tell Cecilia here, but let me not tell her this little part right here.
I know, yeah. It probably is like that a little bit, but I be sharing my stuff too, so.
Yeah, no, but that's good though, because it shows both sides. Like, even though I'm saying X, Y, and Z, like you said earlier, girl, I'm here with you. Like, we trying to navigate this dating pool together. So I do feel that, and I love that. So going back into the career, the confidence part, a lot of people get confused on exactly what you're doing for people to boost their confidence. So part of your job, what do you think is like the basis of building people confidence? Like, do men and women come to you, or is it just like a woman thing?
I think I mostly focus on women, and confidence is really number one, like clearing out all that past childhood trauma. Okay. Like, a lot of confidence is built in the home.
Hello.
It starts from that mama and that daddy. Yes. Okay, confidence is built in the home, and a small infractions can cause years of low self-esteem, right? It can just be as simple as a divorce between your parents, or your father not being around, or your mom not being a nurturing parent, working all the time. And then when you don't have people that see you, that you don't feel protected, you don't feel like advocated for you, you will see that, like, you have broken pieces. Like the picture isn't the same for your self-esteem, right? So it's really more so like naming it and identifying it. Like, that's another thing. People just really don't know how to make it plain. And I meet a lot of people that don't understand that two things can be true. So it's like, oh, well, you know, my mom did the best she could. Like, she came over here to this country as an immigrant, and she didn't have much, and she did the best she could. Yeah, and she also was emotionally vacant.
Right.
Two things can be true.
Right.
You gotta tell the truth about it, right? And so, like, that, I think, as well, like, being able to understand what you've been through and how you can move forward, that also builds confidence. But it's also just like having your way. I really teach women how to have their way, and that builds confidence. I think a lot of them are just haven't seen it work before. Right. You know, and so when it comes to, like, girl, don't text him back, don't entertain that, they're just so, like, weak emotionally that they don't actually see what the power of having the discipline can do. And, like, that also builds confidence. And it's also teaching them that you can change anything about what you got going on. Okay. And I think I learned that from a very, very young age. I don't know what it was, but I think it also was almost like a preview that just in my life journey that it was already ordained that I wouldn't have my parents. And so with me, I don't ever feel blocked, drained. I don't ever feel like I can't obtain something. I don't ever feel stuck. That's really what it is. I never feel stuck. I'm always like, if I don't like this, I can change it. If I want to make more money, I can change it. Yes. If I don't want to lose weight, I can change it. Yes. If I don't like this person in my life, I can change it. And so that, knowing that you can get what you want, you will a clean read to anybody in your path. And so that's really the confidence part. It's like tackling your traumas and figuring out how to just move with confidence, move with like this like cadence where you almost like demand respect.
Right. And you do, like, at the end of all your videos, you say, I teach you how to control your emotions so your emotions don't control you. I love that, honey, because me as a fire sign, I do not control them emotions. The minute I'm mad, I'm like, let's get it on. What you want to do? I haven't reached that yet.
It is a life's work, but it's also, I mean, you master that everything, and I think that's why it's so important that I talk about that. Lil Jay-Z said, a wise man said, don't argue with fools, because people from a distance can't tell who is who. Okay. The moment that you know, now it's like, who's the fool here? Yeah. You claiming this person did something wrong to you, but now you yapping and screaming and yelling, blah, blah, blah.
And now it look like you.
Now it looks like you. And like having control over those emotions will help you navigate so many spaces. And also, men don't understand it. It's almost like you're speaking Spanish to them. So if you want to like confuse the enemy, if you want to really, it's like, oh, no problem, I understand.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's all stuff.
Girl, when they think you're going to be rattled about something, when they think you're going to care, when they know that they can't puppeteer you and get a rise out of you, girl, they truly don't really get it.
See, so. I have to get that, though, because, listen, you want razzle, we about to razzle dazzle up in here. And that's our problem.
I used to be her. But I also look, my mother always told me, she said, don't ever lose your voice. That little girl that would, you need a little bit of her. Don't go too far from, because I think I did so much work on trying to I think I had anger issues as a kid. I was a hothead. I had a bad temper. And I think I worked so hard to get out. And my mom was like, whoa.
Yeah.
Put a little bit of that
back.
Put a little bit. And I always tell people, baby, don't play.
And see, and it's
I don't
so
care who
crazy.
you think I am. Don't play.
Don't play. And
don't
that's
play
what I'm
around.
saying. And it's so crazy that you said that, because I feel like I'm like this now because I wasn't like this when I was younger.
Oh, now you found your voice. Now you found your voice. Yeah.
Yes, like when I was younger, I wouldn't per se that you could say or do anything to me, but I would say that I was very lenient. Like, I was just one of them, oh, okay, girls, like, it's okay. Don't worry about it. Like, I forgive you. Accidents happen, or da-da-da. I will always try to give, like, the person that did something to me an excuse. Or, like, I would just think that saying nothing was better than saying something. So it's just like, I don't know at what point it was just like, I just said, fuck it. Like, I got some shit to say. So we about to start talking. But I even though I'm talking, I don't want to be angry when I'm talking, because I think it's just like years of me shutting the fuck up.
Yes.
And now I'm finally talking and everything just comes out so
Yeah.
And I don't mean it that way. And people try to call me mean, but I don't think I'm mean. I just think I'm very direct and I'm very expressive. Like, it's nothing that you can do in front of me and I'm going to hold on to that and go home and be like, well, earlier today, no, baby, right here, right now, what you just did, I don't like that.
It's so much power and like patience and waiting. And that's even biblical about like not being quick to anger. So like even in marriage counseling and things like that, some of the practices that they give is to like wait a little while before you talk about it. So that in itself is just, is just a learned skill of just like waiting a little while just to, be able to talk about it. Yeah. And also my mom used to call it, did you put too many mashed potatoes on their plate? Like, she was like, sometimes you holding stuff from so long ago that you end up putting too much on somebody's plate. And it's like, that wasn't all for me. Like, you that was from your uncle, your mama, your baby daddy, right. And then when you let it out, you end up giving them too many mashed potatoes because it's like that. Like, why are you putting all that on my plate? It wasn't for you. It was actually built up all this stuff that I was going through. So I've even learned that as well, is to like try to make sure like whatever the dagger is, it's for that person, and it's not built up from all the other times I let stuff pass or I was quiet, and then again now this person got a plate full of mashed potatoes that wasn't even for them.
And it's so messed up because it's just like I try me for when I turned 28, it's like a lot of things up here just started clicking and making sense. And they say that frontal lobe start developing around this age. I think mine is done, honey, because it's just like now, like everything is so clear. I'm still I'm vocal, but I'm just working on being vocal about the right things. Because as of right now, well, not as of right now because I'm working on it, but before I started working on it, it was more so like, oh, if everything is an issue, we speaking about everything. But now I'm more so of, I'm not really worried about this. I'm also worried about that. So that's really what I'm working on right now. But it's hard. I'm like, it's hard. It's hard. It's hard. So I love that you're teaching women that, because it's just like we do have to calm down a bit, because like you said, somebody done pissed us off and now they over there chilling and we like the aggressor because we just flying off the ceiling. So I love that you're teaching that, and it's just amazing. So going back into the dating portion, I was just looking at one of your videos. I love this. You were saying that when it's a group of people going out to eat, it is your birthday, whatever the case may be, the man that's there, if it's your man, he playing, whatever the case may be, he should be paying, because it's just like, why are you here? Like, what are we,
that had some interesting thoughts. Number one, I think I just grew up around OG men. OG men. It's a lot of new wave stuff that's happening, but I don't know men like that. Like, I never grew up around men like that. And, granted, like, even like my father, we'll talk about that one day, but if he could, he would. Mm-hmm. And I had uncles that just were, provider kind of men. And so it's not to say like your only existence is to pay for my friends, mm-hmm. but I think that it's just like a cadence and it's like a rapport that you have when you do something like that. Mm-hmm. And I just think personally, and I even explained in the video that I do that for my friends as well.
It's
like
a courtesy.
It's a courtesy. Like, I didn't been out with my friend, and then she had 3 of her friends, and it's like, if I'm gonna pay for you, I'm gonna pay for everybody. Yes. And I don't know these girls.
Yes.
So it's not.
And I did see that.
I do what I preach as well, mm-hmm. but I just think that we've lacked like community and being neighborly and kindness and generosity. Everybody's so close fist. Everybody paranoid about being taken advantage of. And it's just like, just lead with your heart. Sometimes you could have blessed somebody that day and don't even know. You could have, that person could have been barely keeping up to try to go to that dinner or whatever the case may be. And so I just like men that are joyous givers, right? Yes. This is not out of obligation, but it's just pure-hearted, and they're very just generous. And also knowing that my tribe is an extension of me, and mm-hmm. I want you to want to bless my friends as well. And just also, I always say too, there's a thing about like sharing your husband, and I love women like that. Like, I got a friend, she has 3 kids, twins, and then a little boy. And I was like, girl, if you ever need to borrow Jovan, come and let me know. I'm like, girl, I'm trying to hook up this USB cord. I don't know what's going on. I'm trying to get my Amazon stick. And even on the plane one time, it was a guy. He was like, do you need help with that? Mm-hmm. And then he put my suitcase up. Mm-hmm. But then the wife was like, no, babe, put her duffel bag up there too, and then turn it this way. And I was like,
yes.
Let me borrow your husband for 10 minutes, okay? Yes. And I hope that when I find my person, I know that some of my friends will be unwed. I know that some of them, and it's like, girl, you probably not getting this type of covenants and like protection on your day to day. And if it could be my man, then let it be my man. But a lot of these girls too worried about you starved out in their relationship, so you don't even want your man to do that because you barely getting it. Exactly. And it's a lot of but I'm like, you find you a good man, Savannah. I hope that my partner will see my friends out and be like, nah, I got that. The bill is on me. That's what men used to do.
Yes.
Men used to do that back in the day. But now everybody's just so paranoid and mean and just tight fist, and nobody wants to help somebody. I just paid for a girl's nails in the gym. I was telling her something in the sauna. I was like, girl, they kicked me out of the sauna because I had my clothes on the other day. And she was like, I know who you are. Yeah. I was like, oh, thank you so much. And girl, she ended up just having really kind of a meltdown, saying that, she used to be on her feet, but now she started a cleaning business and she got a divorce or whatever. She was like, I'm out here cleaning homes and stuff. But she's like, I'm meeting high-end clients. And she's like, TISIA, my nails are not even done. She's like, you know how it is. Girl, I just Apple paid her $150. Get them. That's what I'm saying. Like, what happened to those people? Listen, I like that. Girl, it was a guy, Taco Bell delivery sitting outside my neighbor's door for like 3-4 days. I went to the front desk. You need to do a wellness check. See, that's the problem. Nobody check on that. Nobody's doing things. I said, that woman, whoever it is, I never seen the person. He or she could have a stroke, a seizure, could be blood sugar low, passed out. I said, that Taco Bell been folded up in that bag for 3 to 4 days. Somebody need to go knock on the door. Nobody said nothing. I said, see, that's the thing. Y'all don't care about other people. Yes. That is really the core of what I meant, that my partner will care about me and people that I care about.
Enough. But the thing is, they don't know. I don't think a lot of people understand that you can care about somebody so much that it rolls over into the people that they associate with.
Yes, absolutely.
And when you said that, I instantly got it. It was no confusion.
Yeah, he would, he could, and he should.
What's the confusion? But see, that's what I'm saying. That's that selective thinking, because people knew exactly what you meant, but then it just went to, well, what if he don't got it? And everybody, and it's just like you said, you paid for your girlfriends before. And I feel like a lot of us do that. Like, even when I'm out with my friends, I have 2 main friends. We go out all the time. Friday, it's probably you paying the bill, boo.
Right.
When we go out Saturday, I got us.
Yep.
Sunday, when we go to brunch, My other sister got us. And that's but I think that's something that we've started doing for ourselves because, like you said, the men aren't doing it anymore.
But also, too, like the 50-50 thing blew up. The Cheesecake Factory thing blew up. Then you got people talking about if you go out with a group of friends and you only order this, should you pay for that?
Should you pay for this one thing?
So now it's like, it's just a big talk around it. It never used to be like that. Girl, I had one birthday party at a dinner, and I'll never forget how I felt when it came and the bill came, and my friend was like, okay, y'all. She was like, I did the math. It's this and gratuity. When I say it was so cringy, it was like, I said to myself, I vow that the next time that I have a birthday dinner at a restaurant, I'm paying the bill for everybody. Yeah. Every single. I felt so cringe watching people get their calculators out. Talking about 20, 30 people like at a dinner. And I'm like, hey, y'all, the bill is for each person is $174 or whatever. And then, and I just felt so cringe about it. I said, I never want to experience that ever again. And honestly, I'm also very involved with like African culture. I spend my Decembers in Ghana. I have a lot of African friends, and it's just that they don't do that. It's like embarrassing. They not doing no housewarming. They're not getting no like trunk party where people come and like, it's a very prideful culture. And so it look, I'm starting to swing that way. Now I'm just like, if I get a new home, just bring yourself, bring a bottle of wine.
Don't
like,
even worry about it.
I don't want no handouts. I don't want, and it's just a very prideful culture. So watching all of my friends divvy up that bill, I said, I promise you, the next time I gather people for something for me, it will be no cost to anybody.
Okay.
Yeah, that's just my preference.
Yeah, no, but it do be like that sometimes. And I've never even got to experience anything like that because when I say I am my father's child through and through, all of that going out, splitting the bill, he don't even care if we in the grocery store. If you looking at the price of something for too long, what's the issue? What do we, you getting it or you not? Like, he's never really been like a coupon or we got to go to 5 different stores to save $2. Right. Like he was never one of those. Like he was like, if you have the money, pay, period. We're not giving a show. We're not sitting right here itemized. I had this, and this, so we about to total up this. My father hates a show. He hates a show, honey. And I have adopted that like immediately. Yeah. We go out and that bill start coming. Please do not start arguing up in here. Please do not start playing crazy up in here. I will literally put some money down and leave. Yeah. And that's just where I'm at with it. Yeah. Because like you said, it's embarrassing. Like you knew you was coming out. You knew that it was going to be X, Y, and Z amount of people here. Let's, like you said, community. Let's click it on. Let's help each other out.
It's kind and generous,
Nobody wants to help each other out no more. And I think that's messed up. I literally was just talking about that on one of my other episodes. Verbatim, I literally said we're losing community. We're literally losing community.
And that's why I'm headed down to the South.
Hello. It's just like the
maybe
village.
I'll find a little bit more there.
Yeah, something. Probably. Because it's just like, even like, I'd see like your village. People don't even have villages no more. Like, you know how when you used to tell people like, oh, I'm pregnant. And then people like, oh, but girl, you got a good village. Yeah. The villages are gone, honey.
But it's just like simple things. Like, for example, I went on a girls trip, went to LA for like a little event. And my friend was like, I'm going to come out there, girl. I was already staying in a hotel. So why would I try to charge you and split?
Right.
All it's going to take for me to tell them to, instead of doing a king bed, to do double queens.
I love that.
So when we left, she was like, tell me how much I owe you for the hotel. I was like, first of all, you my 20-year friend. I just slept in a college dorm bed with you before. But also it's like, I was already going to be in this hotel and pay the same bill. So why does it matter? So why would I try to split it? Why would I try to get money from you when I was already, I had booked the room already. Only thing I was like, okay, can I get 2 queens? So why would I try to have you split something with me that I already paid for? It's stuff like that that people just really don't understand. It costs you nothing. Everybody trying to make sure everything is equal.
It costs nothing to be kind.
Nothing.
Costs nothing to be kind. So going back to what you said earlier about like music, social media and things like that, do you think that social media has somewhat like tarnished the meaning of friendships and relationships?
Yeah, I do. I think that it set a new tone because back in the day, you couldn't see what everybody else was getting, what everybody else was doing. Yes. And so now I think it does like have women skipping over maybe like good deeds and kind men because it ain't big enough. I tell women all the time, baby, you are not Lori Harvey. Yeah. You're not gonna come downstairs to 1,000 roses. Like, baby, you are not. You ain't Jada Waiter. You not Ari. You not any of these girls. You not Drea or nobody, right?
Yes.
Like, what they're doing is not really your reality. And I think that now, everybody's trying to keep up with the Joneses. And I'm like, girl, you got a good man. All you need somebody that's able and willing, to change. And honestly, a lot of times when you are admiring something else, you don't know what them girls are going. You don't know what them girls are going through. They're dealing with these rappers and athletes and stuff like that. You have no idea what they're going through. And I'm like, y'all gotta come down to earth.
Yeah, I literally was about to say that, because comparison is a thief of joy. You don't even know what you're comparing to. Everything look good on the internet, and it's only a selected few people that you can find on the internet nowadays that's really like giving it to you raw. Like, this is my real life. This is really where I live, and it's not all luxurious. This is really what I drive. It's not a BMW or a G-Wagon.
Yes.
Like, it's a selective few of people on social media like that. And those are the type of people I follow. I follow the regular people, honey. You want to post a little cup of coffee here and there? Because I miss the old Instagram.
Girl.
I miss the old
Instagram. When the algorithm was in order.
You could see
chronologically what you could see people's posts. You wasn't getting, it wasn't a For You page.
Girl, remember that little page where it tell you like somebody liked this page or somebody just followed this person? That was the highlight of Instagram.
Yes.
I'm nosy.
Yes.
I'm nosy. I love that. Like, I'm clicking on that, like, ooh, you just followed such a, like, that right there was the peak of Instagram.
Yeah.
The people don't even know. So it's just like, I miss old Instagram. You could post a little coffee cup and a little book, and it didn't have to be extravagant, and you're getting like 5,000 likes on just like a little book or a little mic or a picture of a tree.
Yeah.
Now
everything's so aesthetic.
everything is
Everything
like,
yes.
Get the shoe, get the bag, get this. I got the Poochie on. It's like, okay, boo, I love that, but let's, surface level.
Yeah.
So
I think it does like desensitize women to, and it changes their expectation. It's like, now you got girls like, girl, he brought me grocery store flowers. Now, I am a flower snob. I ain't gonna hold you. I am a flower snob. I do like what I like, but it's like, girls out here not even getting a flower
at all.
And so now you're like, oh, y'all know y'all can get them wrapped at Whole Foods, which is true.
Yes.
You can get them wrapped at Whole Foods, but I think we just like have everything has to be so grand now, and that is some people's reality, and it's not everybody's reality. But so just make sure, see what lane you're in. Right.
Everything shouldn't be more so about presentation.
Yeah,
pretty much.
Yeah.
So I do think that social media, because it's just like because we consume all of that every day. We just scroll, and it's just hours of, I need bags and shoes and stuff. So it's just like, it's hard to not see those things and not think that way when social media is constantly throwing it in your face all the time. So that's what I was saying about like music as well. Like, do you think that music have affected relationships? Because I know a lot of people be like, oh, now the girls, they getting raunchy and they saying X, Y, and Z. But it's just like, the men are getting raunchier as well. Don't get me wrong. Was they saying fuck bitches get money back then? Yes, they were, but they were saying it politely. Like now y'all are like, yeah, ho, fuck you and your friend. Like, it's more so direct, and it's more so aggressive, and it's more so mean, and it's more so like money over bitches. I love my brothers. Yeah. The music was like that back then, but they was making it smooth. Like LL Cool J told the girls, pride is what you had. Baby girl, I'm what you have. They don't put it like that no more. They don't put it like that no more. He said your pride is gone. So do you think that affect relationships as well?
Yeah, and I think that women are now trying to like play a man's game, and that will humble you so quickly.
It's dangerous.
Like all of that, like, girl, I just F'd him, put my money on the dresser. Yes. And it's like, until you sliding down the wall. Okay, you can't do what they can do. You have a totally different emotional portal. Yes. So like a man could smash and dash and never think about you, baby. And then you like, oh, I kind of do like him. It's like, why? Because y'all crossed the threshold of intimacy. And so I think that's more so what I see. I think we're starting to see, it's actually flipping. Like, we're starting to see a lot of men lean in more what was traditionally like feminine things, like you're seeing men in kilts, you're seeing nail polish, you're seeing male purses and stuff like that. I think that's like fashion forward. But now you're seeing like women like with chains and
the grills.
Like, grill, like, and now like
baggy jeans.
And I get it, but like I think we're starting to see a lot of women embody a lot of masculinity, you know, and really like, I got it myself. I don't need no money. Look, I was listening to Ken the Man.
Yeah.
And she was like,
I love Ken. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Like, I got it. I got the money. I don't need you, baby. I'm richer than you.
Yes.
You know, back in the day, it used to be like, help me. I ain't got it.
Yeah,
and I fall into that. I'm a damsel. I fall into that category, whether I got it or not. But I think we're starting to see like women just like boss up too hard.
Yes. It's so crazy that you said Ken the Man, because I was literally about to say like Ken the Man, Mona Leo, like those are like my girls, because it's not more so like fuck men music, even though it is, but it's also empowering to women, because it's just like, girl, you got it, get it on your own, and make sure you keep your shit tight. I love that type of music.
But see, the issue with that is that now there are women out here that like want to be married and you want to be a wife, and it's like, you can't keep a man because you don't know how to shut up. You talk back to everything, baby. You don't even know how to yield. You can't concede. You can't even follow directions.
Yes. And
I just saw a reel the other day, and the girl they were like filming like a video where he or she was skateboarding, and they would hop in the car and like kind of drive off. And it was like one of those like action like little recordings. And an old man came out and was like, do you know that there are children that live on this street? Do you know? And she was like, what's the problem? We're just filming the video. And her boyfriend is like, get in the car. Girl, she filmed it. She finally got in the car. He said, get in the car. Girl, she got in the car, and he was like, don't you ever do that again. If I'm telling you to do something, you do it. Now, if this man would have smacked you, spit on in your face, whatever the case might be, now it's my problem. Now I gotta go fight this nigga because you done started some shit. You done started something. He's like, I done told you 15 times to get in the car. We actually are in the wrong. We are in a gated community, and these people's neighborhood that we don't live, driving a car with nobody in there, letting the car roll for a video, and we could hit somebody's kid. And she was like, okay, you don't have to yell. He's like, yes, I do. It's like stuff like that, right? Like now women are so masculine that we don't even know how to, and you can see it in marriage rates. You can see it in relationships where men are like, I'm dealing with a nigga. I'm dealing with a homeboy. Like, am I talking to my woman or am I talking to like? It's just so much like aggression. And I think that we're starting to see the deficit that women don't know. You say you want a soft life, but you're not soft. You're not soft at all.
And that's me. I'm not soft at all. I get on myself about that. I'm not a soft girl. Like all that. Get away from me. So serious. Like I don't know. Like can I listen? Yes, to the right instructions though.
Right. Look,
now don't be trying to block down.
Said, you can tell me what to do, then tell me what to do. But if you can't tell me what to do,
you cannot tell me what to do. And that's what I'm saying. If I already know how you are and how you operate, and you're trying to come over here telling me, go sit down. What do we now? See, that's where I can't get soft into that, because I already know you. I already know how you operate. So don't try to come over here and you barking down on me and think I'm gonna be like, I'm so sorry, I'm okay. No, I know how you get down, and right now you feeling like you big and you bad. So we about to be big and bad. I don't have no other choice but to match you. Now I'm Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson.
But you know too, I was watching I forgot. I don't think it's Judge Faith. It's just Judge Faith. I think her husband passed away. I hope I'm talking about the correct judge. But her husband is a famous judge, a black woman, and her husband passed away. And she said, girl, I knew all of my husband's shortcomings, and he never knew that I knew.
Okay.
A lot of us, we so busy trying to point out a man's wrong and point out what he not doing and the deficit. And I read a book. It's called, it basically talks about that if it's what your man is doing is not going to put you in danger, you never correct him.
Right.
That is a lost theory to these women because I was like, you need to go this way. I thought we said, shut up.
Yes.
Shut up. You don't need, are you in danger?
Yes.
If not, let that man go an extra block around the corner and let it That's be. What we're missing because all of the women want to be rah-rah and think that they a rapper. You not Lotto. Yes. Not Lotto, okay? Sit down somewhere.
Yes, I love that. Like, it's just be so hard being a woman, especially now. Because it's just like, damn if you do, damn if you don't. Yes, like, I'm trying to be soft, but you got me fucked up. But at the same time, I love you. But at the same time, I hate you. Like,
yes,
it's so much.
Girl, it's a lot. It's a lot of work.
It's so much, and like to the people that just be dealing with the stuff, like, I love y'all. Hang in there. Like, you are going to find your person. You are going to live a good life. You going to have that white picket fence and that gated community, honey. You going to have the kids. Whatever you want is coming to you. Just hang in there and do not let these niggas play in your face, okay?
Yep.
So that's the only thing I got to say about that, because I know what I do, honey. Like I said, I'm fire. So I'm not sitting right here trying to, hey, ladies, this is what you should do. Because I'm going to be the kettle calling the pot black. And that's what they say?
Pot calling kettle black,
yeah. So I'm not going to do that. So like you said, it be different things going on that just give you the ick when you're dating personally in your personal life. What is something that's like a real big turn off for you?
Oh, Lou, how much time we got?
Yeah. We got a minute.
I think the first thing is like somebody that does not have any discipline.
Okay.
You don't care what you put in your body. You don't care what you eat. You wake up late. You don't make your bed. You don't have a hygiene routine. You don't work out like that.
Yeah.
It's nothing you could say to me.
Okay. You need structure.
You need structure. You need, first and foremost, I look for a man of discipline and also somebody that, well, Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior, but like that will be submissive to something, right?
Okay.
And it's like that, like not being like a wild chicken flapping around. Somebody that's late all the time, that never know where we going, can't find a parking space. Please.
Like, my brain has to be on the whole time that we're out. I don't like that.
I need law and order, okay? Yeah. Order in the court. I cannot. That is one of my biggest turnoffs. Somebody that's just flapping around, no order, don't have any structure, not organized, just not disciplined or submissive to anything, you know? So that is like one of my biggest turnoffs. I just also, I don't like a contrarian. You ever been like, oh yeah, well, what if it was this? Like somebody that always got to try to like find the contrary to what you just bored, like always difficult, right? Always,
and especially when it's trying to find the negative.
Yes, exactly, right. So I call them negative Nathan. So like, you know, somebody that's a negative Nathan. I like optimism. I like the glass half full type of, you know, perspective. So those are like some of my biggest turn. I also don't like smokers. I don't like cigarette smoke. I don't like hygiene is really important. But I'm telling, like, I need like lover boy with how you talk to me. Like you have to be kind and sweet. That is also like, I remember, like, I just tell her how it is. I'm not the one for you.
Yeah.
Lie to me, sugarcoat it for me, baby. I don't care who. I don't do straight shooters. I think a man should always pivot who he is for a woman he love and care about. I don't care who. I'm not one of your niggas. I'm not your homeboy. So you talking about I'm a straight shooter. I'm just telling how it is. Like, not with me.
Yeah.
Like, do that with the money, the business, your friends, whatever. But like, you should always have like a soft spot for your woman. So I don't also, like, that's a turn off to me. Like, if you just seem to be like crass, mean, and just like, you never like lead with kindness and you don't get like weak in the knees, like melting and sweet.
And I hate to take, like, that's just how I am. Like, you know how you try to tell somebody something like, I think you should correct this, or this is not going to work for me, and they just like, oh well, that's just how I am. That's just how that like really grinds my gears. Because what do you mean? So you mean to tell me that the person that you are now, 2, 3, 4, 10 years down the line, you mean to tell me that this is it? This is all I'm ever going to get?
Yeah.
I don't think that's fair to the next person. And it's not just men that do that. It's women that do
absolutely.
that as well. I'm just saying, like, in the relationship period, it's not fair to your partner to just be content with who you are, and they're letting you know, like, hey, there's room for growth, and you're just completely ignoring that.
But also somebody that's just like not a dreamer and just kind of complacent, somebody that's closed-minded. Oh, that's one of my, it's like you can't even fathom something outside of your way or what you're doing, out the normal. It's like I always tell people, if I'm with a man and I tell you I want to go sell hot dogs on a corner, you need to be like, baby, mustard, ketchup, relish, what we doing? I cannot.
In a hot dog
I
suit.
need like a dreamer, someone that's like not scared to take a risk. Like they're the leader of the pack. Like they're like a renegade. They've broken the rules. They're willing to try it even if nobody else is doing it. Like when somebody was laughing at them, oh, you about to go? I once dated a guy and he used to walk around with this phone and it was like it was our now QR code. He was doing it back in 2016.
Oh, eat that up.
And everybody was like, what is that? Oh, you think you about to, girl, COVID hit and we were at the restaurant with the QR code. I sent him a picture. I said, remember? And he said, I absolutely do.
Yes.
I remember that. Like, I like a man who like, they don't even care if niggas laughing at him. It's like, I bet you this take off.
Yes.
I need that kind of man.
Confident.
So a man that's just like complacent, can't see himself outside of, a 9-to-5 or just like, I need you to be like a go-getter. Yeah. If you just stuck to regular, it won't work. Well, they ban B. Simone for saying that, child. But
no, but the thing is though, but that's fitting for you though, because we see you on social media, you're active all the time. So having somebody that's just not active or not supportive of the things
traveling, ain't been nowhere,
it's just like we're not aligning. And I feel like sometimes a lot of people try to like make you feel bad for the experience that you had that they didn't have. Like, oh, you think you better than me, because I don't think I'm better than you. It's just so happened that I was able to do this and you weren't. And that's okay. But as my partner, instead of you being angry about that, hey, let's figure out how we can do this together. You've never done it before, but I have. So now your first experience is about to be with me. And since I'm already experienced in this thing, we about to have a ball. A lot of people don't see it like that. A lot of people don't see it like that. And I also hate like competition within the relationship. Like, don't try to be combative with me. I tell people all the time, it's only room for one bad bitch in this relationship, okay? It's only room for one bad bitch. It can't be two bad bitches in here. So something got to give, and it ain't going to be me.
Right.
It ain't going to be me. I'm not going to be the one giving, because it's just like, why are we in competition? Like, you're my man. We're supposed to be supporting each other. I'm a representation of you. You're a representation of me. So I think that's like a lost art as well.
Yeah, especially now when people can make money from their phone and content creators and influencers and all that type of thing. It's like. It creates a space where you are wondering, like, are you really for me? Are you supportive of it? Are you just waiting for are you attaching yourself to me? I never thought that I would deal with that, but I feel like it is a thing. Like, are you attaching yourself to me because
for some type of game?
I try not to think that way, but that could be sometimes.
It do be like that sometimes, because it's just like nowadays it's so crazy. The men want the clout just as much as the women.
Sure do.
So I really
they smoking that hookah too.
Listen,
and filming themselves.
Hello. Puffing princess. That's what I call them. Like, you're puffing princesses. But it's okay. Do what you do. Just don't try to do it better than me. I'm the bad bitch. Like, why are we, what's not clicking? Like, I'm the bad bitch. Like, why are we, so that's my famous saying. I tell people all the time, it's only room for one bad bitch. We cannot be sitting in here and we having a bad bitch competition. I'm not having a bad bitch competition with a man. I'm not.
Take longer than you to get ready.
Come on, like, let's be for real. Let's be for real. And it's just like, I love that. Care about your appearance, but come the fuck on. Like, we have to get down to the root of this now, because what's the issue? Like, do you not like it, or you think the people outside not going to like it? Let's get down to the ball, because it's been 2 hours. I'm ready. I done shined my feet up 5 times. Like, I'm done resprayed my spray. I'm doing the whole thing just to make sure that I'm still set when we get outside. And you still trying to decide what pants you putting on? No. But hey, listen, we have lost the plot a long time ago. Okay. So before we get up out of here, I do want to do a little this or that.
Ooh.
So, you know,
love a
quick
little
little
game.
quick little thing. So I want to do this or that with date night at a restaurant or movie night in the house.
Where is the food? Because I don't go anywhere that there is no food. I don't care, baby. You could say you want to go on a walk, you want to go on a walk. If there is no food, I'm not coming.
Period.
Oh, because like going out, I get to dress up, put my makeup on, but then also like I can do cozy. Oh, I'm gonna say I think I could do both. Like I love a good night. I love a good night out, but I also can, as long as there's food at that movie night, and you're not trying to get some nachos and popcorn. Okay, then I'm fine with that. But I'm a homebody.
Me too.
Yeah. I love to be at home. As soon as you cancel on me, say less.
It's okay.
Their makeup is off in 2 minutes.
About it. Yeah, don't even worry about it.
I think I would go with the movie date.
Okay. And
I'm going to cook something because I got to eat.
Yes. And I need to know what's going on. Like, you know, when they get tired of looking for movies, they literally just click anything on. I don't like that. Because now we watching some Chinese shit. We don't know what's going to be reading subtitles.
Yeah.
Like, so anyway, I'm going down the loop. Okay. So this more about preference.
Okay.
Tall men or short men? Because, you know, it's
short men.
I would say it's some women out here that love our short kings.
Short men.
Okay.
They have so much more character.
Oh,
really? See, that's the thing. When a man is like technically below his average, right? Like whatever the average is for men, then he's gonna make up for it in other ways. Like he also has to earn things more. In my experience, tall men, like they lack in other areas. They lack personality. They lack character. They lack just like courtship. Like you don't get like the best kind of dates and stuff because they got the height.
Yeah, and so like being tall is their personality.
Like being tall is like their ticket already because so they can get women just off of that. So I don't think that they have to flex the muscle of actually trying a lot. But like when they're short, okay, they gotta do a little more. Yes. And so I think that they just have better character. They are just nicer people. They're funnier. Like they're more charming. They're more normal. Like I just feel like they gotta do a little more. And so I think I've just had best experience. I'll take short over tall anyway because like you said, baby, I don't want you to think that you just ain't gotta do nothing. Like tall men get away with so much. And I'd be like, baby, I don't care if you was Barack Obama. Okay. I don't care who you are.
All because you talking about something. I be climbing that tree. Get down.
Get down. Yeah, short men all day.
Get your ass
any
down.
day, I'm going short.
Okay. So I have 2 more. Kids or no kids?
For them to have?
Yes.
I prefer men with no children.
Please elaborate. Please.
We're living in our last days with that one. I do prefer men that do not have children. Yes. But I have seen some amazing dads, and I've seen that men that have children and they are good dads, like, man, it's nothing like a dad. I feel like they got an extra sense, right? Like they literally take care of a child. So you know how to take care of me too, right? Like I feel like there are a lot of nuances from parenting that roll over beautifully into relationship. Like that's why it's called baby girl. Okay. Like you didn't had a baby, then you can treat me like your baby girl. Okay. Yes. Like I think that they are just have like a softer, not all of, like if you're an active dad and you've dealt with children, I feel like you have more empathy, you have more patience, you are more of a helpmate. Right. So I ain't opposed. Right. Thinking it builds character.
Preference.
No children. Because I don't like
feel that. Yeah, I feel that, and I feel like I'm the same way. I'm not so big on I would want that experience to be like a first time for both of us because it's just like the hell with it. It don't matter. Just take care of the baby. That's the way I'm at with it. But it's just like the men that have children, I just can't. It's something about me not being the baby. like I'm the baby already. Right. What are we talking about? Yeah. And don't get me wrong, I love the kids. The kids. Bring their ass over here. We're gonna, do. Let's get some playpens and so much. I love kids. I love kids. But that's just my preference. I would rather you not have children. And then also, I think that when you get the opportunity to make that choice, is more so of you get to decide whether you want to have children or not. Because when you get with somebody that already have children, if y'all decide to go for the long run, you now have a child. That's your kid. So if y'all get married, that's your stepchild. That's your child. So I also think you have to put that into play as well, because you don't just marry a man with kids and you walking around saying, oh, I don't have any kids. You do.
Yeah.
You have children now.
And when it doesn't work out, now you people don't talk about the heartbreak of getting attached to people's kids.
Yes.
And then now that person that moved on, you can't go and pick up little Ray to go to play soccer no more. Like now it's like double the divorce, double the breakup, because you were in those children's lives.
So
you saw them grow.
Yes, it's so unfortunate. So that's just where I'm at with it. It's just like, if you, because that's the type of person I am. If you have kids, we have kids. And I don't think I'm ready to be that grown.
Yeah. For me, I always say that I love kids and I'm ready to hop on in there. So I don't want to be, I feel like it'll be more hurtful to me that I am with somebody and I'm in a situation where they may not have the best co-parenting or he's not comfortable yet. And I was like, I don't actually get that access because I do want to be there. And so a lot of times I've like coached women who their partner has children and she's on the sideline.
Right. Because it's just like, I can't even get into that.
Yeah. Like she's just on the sideline. And so that's kind of hurtful too, because you don't actually get a piece of that family.
And you don't even feel like a family. Like, are we really family if we're not communicating, or if I can't come to X, Y, and Z because somebody else is going to be there, or somebody feel a way about me?
I ain't got time.
I don't have time. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm just not going through the works of that, because like I said, I will want to be their parent as well, you know? So that's just my take on that. So the last one, which is crazy, we was just talking about this, previously married or never married before?
Ooh. So let me tell you my experience with the divorced Derricks is what I call them. I nickname everybody. So we got negative Nathans, we got the divorced Derricks.
Oh, period.
Now the divorced Derricks, I find that once they've done it, nobody has really truly studied men that have been divorced. And I've done the research and the data in my personal experience. One, I feel like it's rare that you find a man that's been married once and really like in pure bliss to do it again. So it's like, don't try to burst my bubble. I meet a lot of men that's like, why we gotta do all that? It's just a piece of paper. Why you gotta have that big old wedding? They just come in here to eat anyway. You don't know half of them people. Baby, I didn't do it before.
Yeah.
You done done it before,
and
but I haven't.
You over it.
Don't try to come over here and burst my bubble and make and try to smack me back into reality about what it's really like. And I find a lot of that. I also find that they're very stuck in their ways and they have lost a lot. I don't think we realize that men do the picking. So they chose one woman and got down on one knee and wanted to commit to that woman. So the embarrassment and the humility that they lost by that not working out and having to re-enter, that's a big thing. A lot of them have had grave loss, so they've had money, houses, children, separation that they've lost, and they traumatized. They have to rebuild, and so I think it's a lot for them. And I don't think that it's often that you find somebody that's like, I would love to get married again. I'm excited. I didn't pick the right person the first time, but I'm excited to do it again. And I just found they always like just negative, and I'm like, leave that over there. So. And then you find the ones, done the right way. With the right person. And I'm like, maybe you need to go pay the lady a little bit more because this is seeming intense. And meanwhile, I'm like, am I gonna get married here, there? Am I gonna have bridesmaids?
What we do? Rehearsal dinners. Call the people now.
They are like just stuck in the past. Real like they don't have a good perspective on it, and so for that, I'm gonna have to go with never being married.
Okay, I feel that. I hit a Debbie Downer, and let me give my own experiences. Not not even with just a relationship stuff, with everything. I hate when you tell somebody like, oh, I just heard of this restaurant, or I'm about to go to, and they like,
me and my wife,
we went there, and
yeah.
Let me get my own experience.
Let me get my own experience. Angry. Yeah, but don't marry me. The ones that been married before, they be house trained.
Yeah.
The ones that been married before, they know what to do.
And okay. What not to do.
And not I'm saying that they doing it, but they know what to, like, they had to exist with a woman for a very long time. Yes. So I do find them to be more house trained relationally, where they're like, I'm going to have to show up to her birthday with flowers. I'm going to have to, go out. Like, her friends are going to be coming into town. Nice. So we got to get the guest room ready. It's Christmas. Let's go find a tree. Like, they're house trained. You don't have to, like,
force it.
Yeah, so that is a plus.
Okay.
They already know what to do.
I love that. Okay, so that was the last this or that I have. I always ask my guests before we get up out of here, this is your camera. Is it anything that you want to say directly to the people?
Ooh. Okay, y'all. So I just will say that how you start is not how you finish. That's always like my biggest thing. I think we don't realize, like, in this political economy that people are just going through so much, and just like everything is gonna be better. Like, you are gonna get through it. You are going to overcome all of these obstacles. So just take your time, be gentle with yourself.
Yes.
Listen to your body. That's a big thing. Yes. And I think now, like, I've just been in the spirit where I recognize that a lot of people are struggling, mental health, their personal identity, finances. Like, it's, living in DC, we didn't have the government shut down. Yes. We didn't have that man move up in that White House. We didn't have a whole bunch of things happening. And I think you really start to see the gloom that has come over people. Like, I'm meeting with my girl, lost my job. My kids going off to college. I got to find out how to eat. They on EBT. And it's like a lot of people's lives have changed. And so for me, it's just more so like, y'all, the sun is coming out. Just hold on. Yes. It's going to get better. So
yes, yeah. I love that. I appreciate you being here.
Yes, so fun.
I enjoyed our conversation.
Yes, this was so good.
Yes, and I hope you all of the best in Atlanta. Like I said, I know it's going to be amazing for you. Yes, I'm going to come visit you, but I'll be down there. So, like I always say, you guys, to my monsters, I love you. If you are watching us on YouTube, thank you so much. Like, subscribe, and comment. If you are listening to us on Spotify, thank you so much. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment. And I will see you all in 2 weeks. Bye. Talk your shit, sis.